Good day, everyone. Alice here from Safi Financial Network. Today is March the 3rd, 2023. Here is the weekly edition of our analysis. And starting with S&P 500 weekly chart, we had a nice uptick for the weekly candle. And we expected this one. To be honest, if you follow my channel, I told you that, especially last week, I told you I'm not surprised if you see Monday, Tuesday downside, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will get back to the bullish momentum, or kind of like this week, supposed to be a bullish candle, and we got the bullish momentum just because market reacted very nicely to this trend line. However, we are still in overbought condition. So if you see stochastic, here's our stochastic momentum index, which signal for the bear reversal. So it is in overbought condition, nice signal. We got 3 weeks down, possibly 1 week, and next week is gonna be very tricky, just because next week we can have follow through on Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday. But next week we will have job report is coming. We will have, I believe, NFP is coming for the next week. So all in all, lots of news are coming to the market, and we'll see how it goes. So, but the next week is going to be very volatile week, and the following week as well. So we will have a following week we will have CPI number and on and on. So Federal Reserve meeting as well. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, but I still believe that March is just started, and month of March, I should say, that's gonna be the best and the worst months in the stock market. So we will see somehow we will see a bounce possibly to 4,050, and even it can stretch out to 4,100, so which is going to be this sell-off opportunity, and then market just roll over to the downside. I would say specifically after Thursday, Friday. So that's the cycle that I have. So cycle can start again in an ugly way, and sell-off is gonna just accelerate specifically for the second half of the March, possibly stretching through to the first week of April. So for the 3 weeks, I should say, a second week, a third week, fourth week, and first week of the April. So that's going to be those 3 weeks are going to be very volatile to the downside, and possibly we will see the low of the stock market in 2023. So I'm gonna rule that out just because market is showing me somehow a bullish momentum after that period. So we will see how it goes. It depends on the level we are stretching through. The best an ideal scenario would be we are just seeing 4 ugly weeks to the downside to this area, which is coming into the April months. So it's going to just stretch it to the downside. But that ugly period is going to give us a best buying opportunity. So again, for those ones who are just looking at buying stocks or buying indexes, ETF, so still the time is coming. Just be patient. And as I said, be patient, because we are just looking for the best time, at least the best period to get involved for the rest of the year. So just bear with me, stay tuned, sit tight, and be patient. Still weekly chart is showing a topping formation. This is a bounce, but we will see if it won't coming back down to here, which is coming to the first level, 37 to 38. The second level is going to be 35 to 36, and the third one is going to be 32 to 3400. So just keep an eye on that one. Daily chart S&P 500 shows very nice uptick. We had a buy signal from MACD, nice RSI recovering after reaching this area, and also stochastic bull reversal happening just on Thursday, which is yesterday. So right now market just defended this one, recapture SMA 50, which is a bullish sign, recapture this trend line. Look at how it closes. So we are kind of like a 10 minutes close. Actually we close for the day. This is just after hours. Still market is just pushing higher, and possibly we'll see the first target or first resistance is going to be in this wide range bar, which we are coming to this pivotal point, and also SMA 20 in daily chart is gonna just hit at 4060. So all in all, I think market can just go around just flirting about for a day or two or even three. But after Wednesday, Thursday, I should say just be careful, just because market is getting to another selling opportunity. And when we get overbought condition in a stochastic, I should say that's going to be another selling opportunities coming for the market. So right now, I'm just staying on the side. I got into small short position in Nasdaq, which is pretty small one. We got a successful one just last week, and now I'm coming back again today. So here's the Nasdaq. Let's go to weekly chart first. Here is the Nasdaq weekly chart. Pretty nice bullish bar, right? So we just got recaptured this SMA 50, kind of getting close to this to this SMA, but as you know, SMA is not that important. This is a wide range bar. We got into very important pivotal point, so that's why market just retracing back up. So here we have low, lower high. Sorry, we have high, lower high, lower high, and look at that. So this is kind of like a wave for the top, and when we will see just the middle of this candle, so possibly let's say this area. So I would say 12,500. That's going to be the most bullish scenario that I think. And Nasdaq can reach out to this one, and possibly we will see rollover to the downside. Again, I'm not sure if we get to this level or even higher. Again, it depends on the sell-off pressure. But all in all, when I see lots of pattern, specifically, let me go to the weekly. Here is the weekly stochastic momentum, just showing bear reversal is coming. MACD is pretty oversold. RSI is in about 54%. Like it's kind of like a bullish momentum, but this is in kind of like a higher a part of this trend line or channel or whatever you want to call it. So this is a pivotal point in RSI. We are just getting back there, possibly for double top to coming down. I don't know. So based on the price action, we'll see somehow a bullish momentum possibly is stretching out to 12,500, then coming down to this level. So we'll see how it goes. Daily chart, and here is the roadmap for myself. For the daily chart, we are just getting a very nice bullish bar today. So this bullish bar is kind of like coming with this analysis. So I expect that in this time period, we will get a rebound. We got a rebound. I thought that market is getting a stretching down to here, but it didn't. Just come with SMA 50, recaptured all the SMAs, all the important one except 20. So look at that. So market Nasdaq just hit SMA 20 and just stopped there. I don't know if it's gonna just recapture it on Monday, Tuesday, or it's gonna just fall down, but this is kind of like the period that I'm looking for at the top based on the daily chart. However, there is a possibility, as I said, stretching all the way to here to this wide range bar, then roll over to downside. So that's going to be a good possible scenario for the downside if we get to the second half of the March. So just keep an eye on that. The next levels are coming down. So we will see how market is going to react. So we will be buyer in these levels. It depends on a price action. It depends on an analysis. But right now we are just sitting on the side, kind of like a small short position, and we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Dow Jones, let's go to the weekly chart. Yes, here's the Dow Jones weekly. So Dow Jones just reacted very nicely to this pivotal point. I should say this pivotal point initiate the rally for a lower high. So is this a bigger triangle for getting another downside move to here to this area? Possibly that's going to be the scenario. So right now Dow Jones is strong, going back up, but again this is inside this wide range bar. For bulls we need to recapture this candle and going above this and also recapture this one. For bears we need to just flirting around and then coming back down. So that would trigger another setup which is high, and lower high to just hitting the third one, this pivotal point, which is coming weaker and weaker and weaker. and possibly it's going to break through to the downside to 30 to 31,000, which is coming to this area. To be honest, it is very, very important level coming with this kind of forming reverse head and shoulder or QM pattern to the upside, and possibly Dow Jones is going to hit new all-time high this year. So don't get me wrong, in this March low, Dow Jones has a better potential for the long side just because Dow Jones, look at the top here. So how far we are just in Dow Jones, we are down compared to the Nasdaq, compared to the S&P. Pretty nice, right? So that's why Dow Jones still is a favorite stock index among the other ones. This is a daily chart, so nicely going up to the upside, but right now look at that. So I just put it this yesterday, possibly that's going to be a top. Probably we will just stretching up a bit, but you will see the shadows. So if we get up there and then coming down Monday, Tuesday and form a shadow there, so that's going to be the topping formation. This is an exhaustive candle, by the way. Look at that. So this is kind of like an exhaustive candle. This is exhaustion on the bull side, 3 consecutive bars to the upside. Possibly that's going to be a topping formation. Again, it's going to be soon. So I would say Monday, Tuesday, possibly it's going to be flat to the upside, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll see possibly a downside to this area. All right. So moving on to some sectors and charts. Here is the yield. Yield after breaking out to the upside yesterday, coming back down. Still, there is a possible scenario that yield is coming down, but I would say yield is getting ready for kind of like the topping formation. And because the TLTM bond is coming down. So if you see bond is showing very, very nice morning star formation here. So bond just triggered the sell signal here going down, but recapture it today fantastically to the upside. And look at that. So any close below this, it's going to initiate another sell-off to this level. But if this one is a low, I would say yield is going to go back all the way to here and possibly here, somewhere around here for the rest of the year. So again, TLT or bond is going to be very, very bullish year, is going to have a bullish year. I'm totally fine with that if you want to go with call option or buy TLT here at this level and accumulate more here. But look at the price action. This is very, very bullish. This is a stop hunting for the bears. Bear flag going down, coming back up. So this is abandoned baby, bullish abandoned baby to the upside, and nice surge to the upside. So we will see, even if stock market goes down, possibly TLT doesn't go down to test this low, and that's going to be the most bearish scenario here, 94 to 96. Gold had a positive day today, so we closed our short position with a small profit yesterday, and look what happened today. So gold is getting to the upside, and possible scenario still gold can go to the here, but the next downside move is coming down. And if we see interest rate is still holding above a 5% or so, and inflation is going to be high as well. So we are into stagflation, which is going to be favorable for gold, and possibly the March is going to be bottom for the gold for the nice surge to the upside, especially second half of the March when we see low in lots of indexes, in lots of stocks, and also gold and silver and precious metals. If you see a bottom here, I'm looking for a bottoming formation somewhere around close to the stock market bottoms, second half of the March. So that's going to be a great buying opportunity for us. We'll see how it goes. Crude nicely going up. So I would say this head and shoulder is kind of like a fail. And I'm telling you guys, this is a very, very bullish momentum to the upside, and possibly crude is getting back. If crude clean out this level, crude is getting back to 91 to $96 and possibly $100 for the rest of the year. So that's going to be the ultimate target. So this triangle broken to the upside. If we take out this, that's going to be failure bullish head and shoulder, which is failure bearish. Bearish here on the bear flag in the weekly chart, great buying signal. So if you are into this, make sure that just protect yourself. If you are not, wait for the pullback. Possibly that's going to be the buying opportunity. VIX is coming down, hammered again, going back to this buying zone. VIX, I would say it's very ready for the spike, along with stock market. So stock market has a rally, VIX is coming down, pretty normal. But March, again, March is coming. So if you want to go with call option or selling the put here, I think that's going to be a good idea, at least for a minimal risk. Just manage your risk. Dollar is coming down, but it's not that bad. So it's kind of like a consolidating here around this area. So this is a cycle period that I'm looking for and the downside to the second half of the March. So if you see dollar is coming down and then poising back up there, you shouldn't be surprised. So next week we will have again lots of news. Job numbers are coming, so that's going to impact on the dollar as well. Apple had a very nice surge to the upside, pretty nice candle. Look at that. So gapped up here and going all the way up there. Hold up pretty nice aftermarket. So still, this is the top. This is the lower high. If it shows another lower high here, possibly in 152 to 153, so that's going to be possibly the bottom along with it. So again, just here's the top, here's the pivotal point, here's just the dip going up, and possible scenario is going to be M pattern or double top position to getting down to here. So I was thinking about Apple getting back to here, but for now I'm just thinking of Apple 135 to 137. So that's going to be the possible buy for the March low. Amazon, nice surge to the upside. Again, it's not that strong like Apple chart. So this is kind of forming QM pattern, but it's not that accurate, the one that I like, because this one is surged to the upside, kind of abandoned maybe to the downside. Right now, we are just seeing another pop to the upside. Possibly Amazon can go to 97. I'm not ruling that one out, but this is going to be a selling opportunity. Possibly Amazon is going down to test this bottom or even lower. Still, I'm looking for this area to buy, so we will see how it goes. Meta was a phenomenal move for the upside today, so look at the candle to the upside, and I think this surge can end it up to here and even nominal high. I mean, take out this pivotal point and then coming back down. So we will see how it goes, but this gap is gonna be filled. The question is when. I think the second half of the March. Microsoft, nice move to the upside again. So this one is getting back above this trend line, going up. So lots of gaps are to be filled. I think the maximum target is going to be 261, 256, 261. That's going to be for Microsoft. And if it goes down, you shouldn't be surprised. So I think 255, 256. Right now we are at 255. Actually, it could be 260. Oh, sorry. 260, 261. So that's going to be this gap for the Microsoft to getting back down. This is a white range bar. We just gap down. So lots of sell orders is still there. So market is going up to pick up those sell orders to coming down. So that would be my scenario for Microsoft. Google had a nice surge to the upside. Low, higher low, higher low. Is this going to be a leapfrog pattern to the upside, or this is going to be just a reaction to the market? And possibly we are seeing another time 95 to 96, then sell off to here. So again, we will see how it goes, but I'm just looking for this area to buy, to be honest. And that's going to be a capitulation. Market is very ready for the bullish momentum. This is not how bull market is going to start. Market needs to be capitulated first, like Tesla. Remember Tesla, so we will get back to that one. Then it's going to the upside. So we need to see capitulation. We haven't seen capitulation yet. Netflix, kind of weak candle. I know it was upside like 1%, $3.30 up, but this is just because of this candle, pivotal point, pivotal point, pivotal point. So we will see if Netflix is just going up to possibly fill up this gap. I don't know. Still, that's going to be a nice selling opportunity or pivotal point. This gap, lots of shadows there. So we will see 332. That's going to be a possible scenario for the upside. Maximum upside today was not that strong. But if it gets there, possibly you should think about the selling to here. Tesla, we had Tesla, this is the one that I'm talking about. So this is a capitulation, obviously going down. No one wants to buy this one. We got into this one when it gets to that level. So Tesla is one of those stocks that can transfer the idea that this is a capitulation phase. When everyone is hated, when everyone doesn't like to have this stock in their portfolio, from that level to here, Tesla had a 100% move to the upside, sudden spike to the upside. So right now we are just looking back down there. So Tesla is just flirting around. If it can go above this point, so possibly we are going to test 235. But if it doesn't take out this pivotal point, just flirting around and then coming back down, possibly 147, 166, fill out this gap, which is coming for the Tesla. This is a nice consolidation. And even if it fails, lots of people are getting bearish again. So this is going to be the opportunity for us to go with long position. When? The question is when. So again, second half of the March. So stay tuned. Sit tight, just be on the side and we'll see how it goes. SMH, we had a nice surge to the upside, still below this pivotal point. But right now, we're just recapturing kind of like forming head and shoulder to the downside. So we will see SMH is taking out this pivotal point, recapturing this pivot, which is bullish action to be honest. But this gap is not filled yet. And also we have got another one up there, so which is kind of below this pivotal point. So we will see if SMH is start rolling over from this area to the downside here, at least to the neckline here or to the downside. That's going to be good buying opportunity. SOXX, the same pattern. So nothing more, the same pattern, and we will see how it goes. SOXX, the first buying opportunity is going to be this neckline, which is this gap along with 360, 350. So that's going to be 380, 370. That's going to be the buying opportunity. TSM, nicely coming back up. But again, at this doji, this gap, lots of, I should say, resistance is above. And it doesn't recapture this one. So TSM is showing weakness. In semiconductor world, TSM is showing weakness. We'll see how it goes. But I think we should follow TSM just because this one is the best one among the other one. However, fundamentally, technically, it's not that good. NVDA is the hype. AMD. So moving to the AMD, as you see here, this one recaptured this pivotal point, getting into first resistance area. However, there is a gap there. So if you want to follow the trend, or for those ones who are just following this trend line, you still have time, or one candle, one bullish candle to get to this trend line here. So we will see how it goes. And this trend line is getting back again to this white range bar. It doesn't get into this gap even. So lots of sellers are going to be here even above this trend line. So don't be surprised in market just going up, then big shadow is coming down. So we will see how it goes on Monday, Tuesday. NVIDIA, look at that. So market just flip-flop to the upside. This is absolute hype, man. This cannot go higher and higher fundamentally. This stock is very, very expensive. But again, we cannot say to the market, you can't go up. Market can go up. Whenever they decide to go down, they can roll over. So if this one take it out, so we will see this gap is going to be the next level, which is coming to the white range bar. So we should just mark it in our chart. To be honest, I thought that that was a top. But again, market doesn't care what I think. Market do its things. So here's the level for possible scenario for the sell-off, for the next sell-off again. So market tries to make everyone exhausted, even in rallies. So I would say this is the most hated rally for the Nvidia. Look at the percentage. It's always almost more than 100% since like 4 months. Nvidia is going like ABC up, but this ABC up forming a nice reverse head and shoulder to the upside, possibly to this area, and then coming back down. That's going to be a buying opportunity. I should say any pullback for Nvidia to this level, which is coming, folks. I know everyone is saying, Ali, we just missed the rally. We just missed the rally. No, I don't. It happens to lots of stock. Even you should be more patient. If you say that to yourself, you should be more patient, and we'll see how it goes. But this is the first target for Nvidia, wide range bar, engulfing this white range bar, green white range bar with a gap to going down, and look what happened after that. Pretty short and quick sell-off after that. So we'll see how it goes. Texas Instrument, nice uptick today. So we just got back here. Possibly this is going to be a QM pattern. And I think this is a QM pattern. It's just forming the pattern anywhere around this area for the Texas Instrument. Could be a selling opportunity for the next week. So again, this is a very, very typical reaction. Lamb Research, it's not that beautiful QM pattern. You can see very, very nice one here in Texas Instrument. For Lamb Research, it's total different pattern. We just pull back to this trend line coming back up, still bearish consolidation, nothing more. And market can go stretch it up to 500, 498, 500, and then coming back down here, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, I think I'm done for today. This is a weekly edition. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see more videos in our analysis. More is coming. Just be patient. Have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.